calling you a radical. Oh, it's on here. And I mean on in the Western United States, in the heat dome, in the heat bubble. Remember I did all these videos all summer long in 2017 right here? Remember, I was looking at some of the, fuck, talk about data masterpieces. Flipping cans in my chair, boom, 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 fuck. Whoa, it's hotter. Fuktonium skies, a country denies, a country of fucking lies. Fuktonium fires, a country of deniers. So the New York Times, I painted this in '94. That's Annika. She's dead of leukemia. And she died in '99. I take it back. She died in 2000, January 11th. So this salmon number, oh my God, the plume. Talk about the intuitive mind, Blanche. So, you believe I found that at the thrift store today? Hot Rod's Restaurant only had it for a year. So, the Steelhead number. I'm telling you, Google it. Just go to the 7-day Oregon fish count. There's got great software. You can graph it. You can look at numbers, whatever. You're talking a 2.5 mile wide, 400 tributaries. Why, these fucking scumbags are right here in Idaho. By the way, this fire's right here. It's burning in Idaho. And fucking the dirtbags, the imperialist scum, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, fucking Warren Buffett, the clan is in Ketchum. Fucking talk about, where's your can? You got to kick your can like Hemingway. Fuktonium skies. Fuck, we're going to the Olympics. You're out of your fucking mind. You're going to the Olympics. So, you're out of your fucking mind. It becomes as natural as unleashing cows onto the Utah fucking old lake bed. Mega dairy fucking corrupt fuckers. Yeehaw. Fuck. Fuktonium sky. Oh my God. So everybody's using Kevin Blanch's terminology. I've been saying for years, I started saying it in 2011, March 2011, these nuclear meltdowns are going to fucking form a heat bubble over the Western United States. They're calling it a heat dome. I called it the heat bubble. Play back the tape, Your Honor. I get no credit. Fuck, what are you, Notre Dame? Well, fuck, I'm way more accurate than that fucker. These are full-blown out nuclear meltdowns. They're going to lie, they're going to lie, they're going to lie. Fuck, talk about block out the sun. The fucking red suns in Fukushima, Japan. There's at least 3, probably 6 burrowed into the Pacific Ocean. It's the hottest temperature in the history of the world was recorded today. Yesterday. Fuck, hasn't rained here. Fucking, I'd show you the mighty fucking Mount Ogden, but Fuktonium skies, a country in Fukushima deny. Fuktonium liars. Fuktonium fires. Fucking. This Steelhead number, they started, they're the smoking gun. It's important. So these numbers started to decline immediately in 2012. Record returns. And you don't be telling me this has been going on for 67 years, because it hasn't. The tide pools were healthy till 2011. They wiped out in 2012. Unarguable proof. I mean, opinion doesn't mean nothing. I really don't care about opinion. God, she's gone. Fucking no sunset. So remember I named here in Utah, I said Great Salt Lake's going to go dry, and that's when the Great Salt Lake was at perfectly healthy levels. I was right out there, Antelope Island, when I came out of the bone marrow transplant. I said, I'm going to dye my hair blue if I ever come out of the transplant center, in honor of the mighty blue lady, the Pacific Ocean. And so I got to come out. I still had my central line. Remember, I was out there in the water. Fuck, the levels were above, in 2012, above normal. My video in October out of the spiral, talk about digital genre videos worth money. Everybody's making money on digital. Fuck, those videos should be worth fucking billions. And first video I did on Fukushima. So, the Steelhead go to sea 1 to 2 years. Steelhead trout, Steelhead salmon, trout or salmon, they're one and the same. They're salmonoids. I cannot overstate this. People do not understand this. I had a conversation today with a guy in Oregon. He says, people think somehow that steelhead, salmon, trout, Chinook, somehow live in rivers. No, they don't. They're sea creatures. They're Pacific Ocean creatures. These animals are with the humpback whale, with the seals, with the eels, with the octopus. They're sea creatures. They live their entire lives in the sea. The only time they come home to, they're born to spawn and die. They come up those rivers, but now I like how they call it the fucking pasture. It comes as natural as unleashing cattle onto the ancient fucking old lake bed. We were just talking about when I was a kid, me and a guy was talking about out here, quicksand. Right back here, my dad used to say, be careful, it's like quicksand. I was talking to Don Wilson. I love that guy. He lived all the way out there on the edge. He was my basketball coach when I was a boy. We were talking one day, and he says, yeah, Kevin. He says, I remember a guy come out here, and he's going to unleash a bunch of cattle out here. And he came out, it was all over the media. These cattle had been stolen, rustled, disappeared. And he says, I told him, no, they didn't. They sunk in the fucking lake, in the mud. And so they went out there, and sure shit, they found the tips of some of the heads, and they dug around a little bit in the mud. It's quicksand. I remember when the F-16 went down out there, and they spent sonar and millions of fucking dollars right there trying to find it. They never did find it. And my dad's like, be careful. I mean, it was so incredible. This was the greatest marsh, one of them in the fucking world. Right there in this Mega Dairy Creek. Oh, fuck. But it's gone now. And they're going to report it. The New York Times is going to report it as driest in 175 years. Fuck, they're as bad as the Mormons. So I guess the Great Salt Lake didn't exist till the Mormons got here. Well, I got married to the fur traders. My family got here in 1822. Ike Potter. Fucking the fur traders right there. Yeah, you can barely see. That's I might walk out there tomorrow. That's Fremont. That mass murderer. Fuck, let's name shit after that fucking deadly mass murderer. He was just here to kill a few Shoshone and then out of here. Kit Carson's cross is right there on that. They got here in 1824, the Ashley 100. That's a little fucking more than 175 years, New York Times. And by the way, you could see the line on the ancient Lake Baudeville. This lake, and I said we're going to get toxins rising, and we're getting it. Come off this lake, we're not even know what the fuck it is. This is the greatest ecosystem in the fucking world, I'm telling you. And this is a guy who grew up here in fucking San Diego. Fucking San Diego, when I was a boy, fuck beyond, take your fucking breath away. This one, I think, this marsh was incredible. The tundra swans, the blue herons, and you sit right there on the edge of it. Take your fucking breath away. Just tens of thousands of fucking birds stream in every night to fucking rest. The muskrats, the beavers, fucking deer, fucking bobcats, fucking cougars. Fuck, it was stunning. I mean, tell not tell this fucking creep fucking. I thought the Army Corps of Engineers had fucking rules and laws that you couldn't drain marsh. Well, apparently, well, there is no marsh now, so it's all void and moot. So, why is this so concerning? Because they've been dropping steadily since 2012. Boom, 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 boom. That mighty beast, 400 tributaries that comes up before the sonar count them all. That's 4,000 for the year. They're running at less than 30% of the 10-year mean, and you got to realize how low this 10-year mean is because they've started to decline fucking 10 years ago. Oh, it's low. It's fucking, they're so fucking low. We're on the verge of it, and they're still fishing. Idaho fucking National Lab, fucking, let's go to Ketchum, Sun Valley, fucking. Didn't he write that? My great-grandma was a Hemingway, by the way, from Ketchum, Idaho. Getting down with Ezra Pound, fucking in the breeding ground. Ezra Pound versus Ginsburg. Smells like spaghetti, must be Ferenghetti. I stayed up all night, and I read a book in the basement, City of Lights, on genocide that never been written before, published on YouTube by Kevin Blanch, because nobody will publish it. I had a sat in the bar and had a Kerouac, quack, 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 which is nothing but a Just another tequila sunrise. There's a new kid in town. I don't want to hear it. There's a new... Oh, the FUKTONIUM. Ginsburg, SDSU. I got hit by a bike. Fucking... I stayed up all fucking night waiting for the bark that never showed up. Smells like spaghetti. Must be Ferenghetti. The blue fucking door. In La Jolla, I see... We used to protest down there all the time when Romney built that fucked up mansion. So, you know, Romney's got cancer. He announced his candidacy right there. God, you can see the sun just peeking through a hair there. Right there over. That's right where the Golden Spike. One day I'll tell you the story how I got there on the go. Fuck, that's a fucking trip. The Golden Spike in 1969, 100-year anniversary here in Ogden. The master of ceremony was, of course, John Wayne and Johnny Cash. Fuck, you should have millions of people. It was such an event. Of course, my grandpa, because the third guy on the back of the train, that's my great-grandfather, Abraham Hunsaker, the first UPSP railroad was in their house, which was called Hunsakerville. It's Honeyville now. But, so, I go out there this year. The master of ceremony is Governor Herbert. And what's her name? Mitch McConnell's wife. Oh, it was horrid. It was fucking pathetic. Fucking, it was just a big fucking military fucking money grab. Thomas Hart Benton standing right there, 1869, May 10th. I envisioned someday, and he pointed right here to the mighty Mount Ogden that you can't see. A statue of Christopher Columbus on the highest Rocky Mountain peak. One of the great mass murders in the history of the world. Pass out the fucking small ball. We're just talking, I used to play in the wigwams right there. Fucking little soldier himself lived here, right here, right here. Chief Cherokee. When Lauren Farr murdered him. So when Lauren Farr killed Chief Cherokee, or Stewart killed him, excuse me, not Lauren Farr, my bad. Cherokee had just smoked a peace pipe with Lauren. The first mayor in Ogden, blood. Stewart murdered him out there. The creek comes all the way right down to here. So they retaliated, my grandmother says. They said, you took our elder, we're taking yours. The oldest guy in all of Weber County, the first whitey here, is Ralph Blanch. Right there, arrow through the fucking heart. And they liked him, and they were friends with him. My aunt says, my great-grandma's journal says she used to hide behind the greasewood right here. That's sagebrush. It's all gone. She says they came, which is the West Weber Cemetery now where Little Soldiers built. Jay Gibson, the old man, who's dead now, told me, he says, my dad told me when he was pushing up grading the cemetery, he was pushing up bones. I'm sure Little Soldier's buried there. Yeah, that Little Soldier, Spanish Fork, when they were stealing the children through the Aguirre house in San Diego. Yep, right here. Oh, they were here a long time. Father Escalante, 1776 at least. But they were in here for the gold. On the backside of the mighty Wasatch is French, for the French. You ever seen the movie Revenant? Little Cabaret by the Bear? It's based on Jedediah Smith, Jim Bridger, and William Glass's journals, who lived right there. That's where it's based, right there. Those scenes are right there. She says they did the full ceremony for his death down there. I said, did they put him up on the crypt? Yep, put him in the crypt. Fucking had the fire, the whole... But he was, you know, had been converted to Mormonism. What a deal. Little Soldier's buried here. This place is young. Look what we did to it. Just in my lifetime. Muskrats. Flipper right over there, we were just talking to the young girl at the rodeo ceremony. I just left it. I says it's called Muskrat Springs. They're going to change the name to West Weber, so I went up to the elementary, the old Frank Lloyd Wright they tore down. I spoke at the hearing. I said, you can't name it after that mass murderer, James Fremont. Are you kidding? You out of your mind? Even the government took his things away. I got an idea. Let's rename West Weber West Weber. So everybody voted in the whole county. I read in the paper that West Weber won. Nobody knows their history around here. It's so young they don't care. It's generational arrogance. So we were just talking about fishing on the Blackfoot. I was just talking to a guy from up there, from Soda Springs. My mom's from Lava. My grandparents' house on Redfish Lake. Their cabins. We spent so much time there. Kokanee salmon we used to catch on the mighty Blackfoot. The hooping cranes come from New Mexico and land there. Fuck, what is so grand. So, not that long ago, the Blackfoot come in and they net right there, clear up there in Henry, Idaho. And the squaws, and they still call them the squaws, would do their things with the nets, you know, taking care of the fish, whatever. Idaho. Sunlight, morning sunlight racing down the front of the mountain. That's a Blackfoot word, right? Nope, that's slang. Utah. Ute word for top of the mountain. Nope, that's slang. That's what they thought it meant, said. Didn't take them long. So important because if you talk to any native in Idaho and, well, even Utah, John Trudeau, right there, Duck Valley, not far from here, as the crow flies, as the eagle used to fly. Used to be all kinds of eagles here in the winter. None. All dead on the shore of the lake. The grebes, fucking remember when they all washed up dead? Remember when the eagles were all staggering around drunk and they says it was West Nile? Okay. Now the birds are all toxic poison across the Midwest. Nothing. It's all gone. Record returns on the Steelhead in 2008, 2009, 2010. They go to sea 1 to 2 years. Short life cycle. Chinook salmon, record returns 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Everybody's laughing at Kevin Blanch. I'm dying of cancer. I'm in a bone marrow transplant. When I came out, I walked the entire coast of California, documented, and showed you the day. Nobody believed me. Remember, a woman called me. She says, me and my husband are high school teachers. We didn't believe a word you said. We thought you were crazy. This is back when I used to get a real view count. So we spent the whole summer. We went up and down that coast in 2016. We owe you a hell of an apology. And we're both biology teachers, and we've been looking at these tide pools. You were so right. They're wiped out. I'm walking along. I get to Monterey. There's an old couple that have a little rowboat that work at the aquarium volunteer. She says, Kevin Blanch, I've been waiting for you to get here. I want to talk to you. We've been watching your site. We got a little rowboat right there at Pacific Grove at John Denver Point, I call it. The grays will pass there like clockwork on New Year's Day. She says, we track them, try to get a number in our little rowboat. They're well in their 90s now. This was, of course, 6 years ago. Kevin, they're giving birth in Monterey Bay. I'm like, no. Yeah. I says, they're inebriated. This is 2015. They can, yeah, that's what we think. What do you think? I says, that's exactly what it is. They're starving. They're plankton feeders. These fucking tide pools are wiped out. Steve, who was head of the aquarium there, who's now in South America, who's resigned, quit, me and him used to go at it. He thought he was a cool fucker. He told me one day, I owe you a hell of an apology, Kevin Blanch. We've been tracking. Wow. Those few that we found, me and my grandson, last year. It's one, I've used the word genocide, not extinction, but we're on the verge. She says, my daughter and son are both department chairs at major marine biology departments at universities. One at Stanford, the other at UCLA. We don't even speak because of Fukushima. We're on non-speaking to it because they don't care. I said, yeah, they're making all kinds of fucking money running around in their little club. Kind of like this club up here at fucking Idaho right now. Bezos and Gates want little SMRs. SMRs, fucking the only time it's been tested. Rocket 9, it blew up. Idaho National Lab, it's blown up 3-4 times. That place is radioactive and fucking catch them, by the way. Fucking, didn't he write that book there? Hemingway wrote that book right there where they're at. The Rising Sun. You ever read that book? Whoa, those fuckers should read that fucking book. Whoa. Any luck, they'll blow their own fucking heads off. Well, look, Branson's own wife, he bought fucking Powder Mountain right there. You ever been on that road? She says, I'm not going to cry at his funeral. Take all these fuckers, Gates, fucking Governor Cox now, because I asked Governor Cox 3 months before he become fucking president. It's online, or president, wannabe. He won the governorship on 36 fucking % of the vote about these SMRs that Utah's funding. 300 million that AMPS has been funding. He didn't know what the fuck they were. Yeah, fucking right after, he's only been governor for how many months now? He's in bed with fucking Warren Buffett and Bill Epstein Island fucking Zorro Ranch Gates in Wyoming to build more SMRs. Test them up here. Utah's already spent 300 million. These videos should get millions, but people don't want to fucking watch anything they got to think about. They want to watch this, sit there and drool. They want to watch something, oh yeah, yeah, and just drool. God, it's been, I made this out of laughing plaster. God, so many years ago. It's been all over. I built this fucking, I used to use it. My mom says, how come you always turn down these museums when they, I says, I'm not going to these low-level fucking museums. I'll wait till the fucking big dogs invite me in. You think that's going to happen? I'll be like Jackson Pollock. He's a Western guy here. When they invite me in to Anderson Vanderbilt fucking Cooper's fucking mansion, I'll piss in the fireplace and kick over the fucking tables like he did. I used to say, Kevin Blanch, unframed. Remember those, I took this out to the jetty? Remember that? I was a kid from Russia. We had a great conversation about the people I've met out there. Bill Gates is personal artist. McDougal, the Ice Cube in the Deserts guy. I'm talking about Guggenheim. He pulls up. His wife is the curator at the Guggenheim in Seattle. I says, that fucking imperialist fucking pig. Oh God, this thing's heavy. Kevin Blanch, Unframed. I had a show all scheduled, a big show, a big thing that was all in. And I was going to call it Kevin Blanch Unframed. Right as we were ready to put the catalog together, this wasn't this long ago. 2015, no. 2016, I think it was. They just pulled the plug on me out of fucking nowhere. That's what everybody does to me. So these salmon fucking numbers, oh, it's a big fucking deal. So I started calling it, remember I used to put the bottom of the bull kelp on my head and then I'd hold up the fucking bull kelp up and down the coast of California, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 14, 13. Fuck, I walked that whole coast so many times. Every fucking county. San Diego County, Orange County. I got stopped at Sinaloa. San Diego County, Orange County. Am I already skipping one? No. Los Angeles County, Ventura County, Santa Barbara County, San Luis Obispo County, Monterey County, Santa Cruz County, San Mateo County, San Francisco County, Sonoma County, Encinitas County. What am I skipping? I'm skipping one of the big ones. Del Norte, where Tim Martin was the other day on the California-Oregon border. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. My whole data form was so effective because I knew the search engine was based on retention. Used to Google, you get 20 videos. All the subject matter, you'd get Kevin Blanch. I was competing with Reuters, BBC, fucking CNN, Operation. Used to Google tide pool collapse, salmon collapse, fucking Fukushima. It was none but Kevin Blanch. But then Trump killed net neutrality. I was going to go Ricky Henderson on him. He played here. Good old John athlete, they tore it down. That's the first pitch fucking hitter of a game in history. So in 2011, 2012, I says, look, these are full blown out meltdowns. They're going to push in the ocean. It's FUKTONIUM. We don't know what the heat source is. They won't be able to detect. They're just going to lie. They're going to cover up. It's going to cause a heat bubble over the Western United States. It's going to cause the greatest drought and the fucking heat you ever fucking saw. It's going to make the Great Salt Lake go dry. It's going to collapse the fucking tide pools. Fucking the salmon will collapse. The Steelhead will start to clip on cue. The Chinooks would last fucking... Nobody believed me. I said, wait till 2016. Everybody laughed at me. ODFW, WFW, NOAA's fucking projections were all in the millions. I set my projection at 680,000 fucking in 2016. Came in at 680. I set my projection in 2017, 480,000. They said theirs in the millions, all of them. Came in at 480,000. Third year, once his luck, twice his skill. Fucking third year, fucking 2019, I set my projections at 333,000. Came in at 336 fucking thousand. Other projections in the millions. Once his luck, twice his skill. Third time's recorded fucking history. Next year, 220. Then they quit gill netting, so I had to double back into the fourth. I've been dead on every year. These Steelhead numbers, fucking Steelhead don't go to sea 1 to 2 years. I'm telling you, it's Fukushima. These fucking meltdowns are fucking suns. The sun can give you fucking cancer from 93 million miles away. Those 3 suns, and nobody talks about it because they nuanced them in their AdSense account. I'm Dutch saying, the Pacific Ocean's fine. Oh, really? Okay, it's just down, crashed 99%. Fucking nobody wants to hear it. So now the New York Times, all these people are out here fucking, they go out to Antelope Island right there. And they're fucking shooting me. Oh, Great Salt Lake in trouble. Great Falls, they're not here. Even the LA Times had a piece. The heat dome over the Western United States. Play back the tape, Your Honor. Evidence means nothing. The reality, good science is not mystified, baffled, stumped, perplexed, fucking bewildered, fucking curious. It's not. You hypothesize the knowledge. You can take some risk. I did. These are full blown out meltdowns. Fucking, they're gonna fucking do everything that I just fucking said. Then you do the field work. It's gonna give you leukemia. I got leukemia. Fucking give it 2 months to live. That's not compelling? Oh, okay. 10 years of fucking field work. Then you defend your work, which I named it FUKTONIUM. That's exactly what it is. Fucking, the salmon are unarguable evidence. Now, will she come back? That's what everybody always asks me. West Curve, the mighty blue lady. You stood by and watched them fucking gang rape her? Not me. Not me. And you want their answer is to kettle my information. You just want to watch something on YouTube, you can drool. Yay! Yay! Oh, fuck. Feel good fairy tale fucking news. Now the fucking Saudis have got a new fucking... The Russians got their channel RT. Fucking the English royal family has their fucking channel, Operation Foxconn News. Fucking imperialist fucking media, all fucking imperialist. Now the fucking plane flyers in. The Saudi royal family is going to launch a digital platform and a media outlet, and they're going to launch it. Guess where their office is going to be? Of course, Washington, D.C. Hottest fucking temperatures in the history of, I mean, it's going to be 107 here on Monday. It hasn't rained here in fucking 2 years, literally. So, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. You're going to go to the fucking no running, no fucking jumping. No running, no jumping, no smoking weed, no drinking, no cheering, no nothing. Fucking, I mean, creepy. The whole fucking scene's gotten creepy. God, dude. Wow. Metal flowers at the cemetery. That's where I got that many years ago. New York Times wants to call it the heat dome. Well, they're right. That's what it is. They're a little late. Kevin Blanch named it the heat bubble. And I used the Latin word for the molded grapes of wrath, which I've been calling it. Hundreds of videos. Hundreds. You kettle me. But at least it's out there. Good research. Fucking PhDs will be able to find it. I remember when I was fucking doing my research and my work, dig through libraries and hope somebody put it into that library out of the goodness of their heart, found some information. I was doing some work on blue herons up fucking Weber Canyon, just praying somebody stuck something in the library, in the resource library at Weber State. Sure shit, there was a woman who loved them and would go up there and count them and record them, and I found it, you know. I mean, people used to do stuff like that out of the goodness, out of their heart, out of the love for the animals, out of the love for the ecology, for futures to do it well. That's what this is. For you younger people, I mean, my grandkid says, we're going to start a YouTube site, Grandpa. We want to just ask you questions. I says, okay. They appreciate my work. You know, I hope somebody someday does. It's been a lot of work. Thank you, everybody, who supported this historic work. Plutonium fires. Fucking the Steelhead. Very scary. Becomes as natural as unleashing fucking cows you milk 4 times a fucking day. Mega dairy queens with a fucking government ripping off welfare fucking check. Onto the ancient fucking Lake Bonneville fucking floor. Fucking stay tuned.